Hackers find out worth of Iranian drones sold to Russia.
Here's a summary of the article.
Your profile can be used to present content that appears more relevant based on your possible interests, such as by adapting the order in which content is shown to you, so that it is even easier for you to find content that matches your interests. Content presented to you on this service can be based on your content personalization profiles, which can reflect your activity on this or other services, possible interests and personal aspects. This can for example be used to adapt the order in which content is shown to you, so that it is even easier for you to find content that matches your interests. Information regarding which content is presented to you and how you interact with it can be used to determine whether the content e.g. reached its intended audience and matched your interests. Reports can be generated based on the combination of data sets regarding your interactions and those of other users with advertising or content to identify common characteristics. Content presented to you on this service can be based on limited data, such as the website or app you are using, your non-precise location, your device type, or which content you are interacting with. Certain information is used to ensure the technical compatibility of the content or advertising, and to facilitate the transmission of the content or ad to your device.
This post received a score of 3,600, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than according to other published documents, at least part of the Russian Federation's financial transactions and payments with Iran are made in gold. Robbed from Africa by Wagner.
Taking financial advice from ISIS. Rob things, then sell them to buy more weapons. Literally the economics of a terrorist organization.
So that's why Russia is knee-deep in Africa. Getting some of that cheap African gold.
I think the big thing this hack is revealing is that the Shaheeds are in fact nowhere near as cost-effective as Russia, the Wagner squad was saying. I think the common claim was in the $20,000 to $40,000 per unit range. $193K per drone for orders of 6,000 units, and $290,000 per drone for orders of 2,000 units. Not to mention the jet version of the Shaheed, which is apparently $1.4 million a unit. If anything, it shows that taking down one of the drones with IMANPAD, various other counter-UAV systems is a lot more cost-effective than thought.
Their jet engine version of the Shaheed is getting dangerously close to TLAM levels of cost, for nowhere near the utility and effectiveness lol.
The turbine in the Tomahawk is a work of art. I'd love to compare it to whatever junk Iran was able to cobble together after reverse engineering the debris they recovered from U.S. cruise missile strikes across the Middle East.
Till turbines in Tomahawks. Rocket power equals ballistic missile, i.e. high arc and therefore speed to get serviceable range, massive radar signature and very hard to steer at high speeds so easy to intercept. Turbine power equals cruise missile, doesn't have to carry its oxidizer so better range down low and slow where it can hide.
Another way to put it is overall efficiency for the motor in seconds ISP. Both in terms of oxidizer coming from the atmosphere and efficiency of turbine work. ISP for per gram fuel is 6,800 to 7,000 seconds for a jet engine and if you are lucky 380–500s for a rocket. NASA's new rotary detonation engines they have been testing are the first rocket motors that can achieve the same order of magnitude of efficiency of early jet engines. Likely why the military is now looking at RDEs for next-gen stuff.
So is Russia getting ripped off by Iran? That would be funny if so.
Probably. Russia doesn't have that many alternatives. Don't want to know what they paid for the shells from NK.
NK is in a much more desperate position than Iran, so Russia can probably get a decent deal from NK, plus NK is getting combat data from Russia, which is extremely valuable to a country like NK.
NK is an extremely stable dictatorship. Why do you think that they are desperate?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.